Hey people, welcome to the Wednesday live stream, April 1st. March is gone, so welcome April, a new month begins. I think it's 6:40 p.m. Kind of a cool, breezy day to start off April, unfortunately. I think it's around 4 degrees, feeling more like -1 with that nasty wind chill once again making an appearance. But I hope you're all doing well. Hello, first last. Welcome, Carol Gertish. How you doing? Aiden Thompson McGuire. Felicity is lurking. Also on a walk. What's up, Leo? Just Smitty. Hello, Ida. Craig O'Connor. Hello, hello. Susie. Yes, welcome everyone. You're all doing well. Hello, Chantel. Sauna Drop Music Guy. Hello. Hello, Reshi85. Welcome. We'll just call you Reshi. Fast Rick is here. Ashnix. Over 100 people already watching. Jake Eves, hello. And if you can't tell where I am, although you probably can at this point, right? I'm at Yonge and Bloor, just sort of looking east along Bloor Street here. We got Yonge Street crossing right ahead of us. Hello, Jillian. That's right, the Artemis launch is underway, right? I realized I was going to be sort of missing the launch, but maybe you can keep me updated. The launch went as planned, if everything worked out. Everything is a go and all that sort of thing. Hello, Phil. Carl Roth, hello. Drew Costin, I'm in your neighborhood. What's up, Billy T? Yvonne Atherton, hello. Hello, BG. That might still happen, BG. That might still happen. He tends to just sort of stream off the cuff, right? So it could happen. What's up, Christos? Chris Mills. Nothing blew up. That's good. I remember the Challenger disaster, you know. I remember that very, very well. I was in class, I was in school when we all found out that it happened. Hello, be nice again. Cheers to you. Hello, no clue, you too. Nav and Dat, welcome, welcome, and $4.99. Hey Ken, always good streams, informative, no drama, simple, the way it should be. Have a good walk. Back to NASA launch. All right, enjoy. Thank you very kindly for the super chat, Nav and Dat. Cheers, Navin. And I guess today being April 1st, you might have noticed my thumbnail there. I suppose I can't sort of keep you wondering for too long. Because I do like to turn the camera around to thank people after they've sent a super chat, right? So if you're wondering, April Fools or no, what's the deal? Well, those who are watching now are about to find out. Thank you, Nav and Dat. Much appreciated. So April Fools. If you thought I had shaved off all my hair, it's not the case. Not yet. It will happen one day. Hey, Sal Smith, hello. William Elliott. I didn't really plan a proper April Fool's Day video for today. I had a few ideas, but none of them really appealed to me that much. So I thought, well, I have to do something. So I just thought, maybe I'll just do the thumbnail for the stream. That's the best I could come up with on short notice, I guess. Hey, Robert Graziano. So I did do something. I'm sure someone would have said, how come you didn't do anything for April Fools? Well, there you go, I did. All right, hello, Alicia Lewis. Yeah, not that old chestnut, Alicia. That one's been done to death, right? Hello, Mary. My day has been all right. Didn't really do much until I had to come out. I did record a video before the stream, so I did a little bit of something. That's about it, though. All right, let's take a walk north up Yonge Street. And some people who haven't joined the stream yet will see that thumbnail, and it'll still be an April Fool's Day joke for those people, right, who haven't found out the truth yet. Or even people who watch the replay afterwards. It's not like that's a big deal or anything. I do usually shave my hair all off every year or two, so, you know. Might happen sometime this year even. Hey, Ken Land, hello. Yeah, don't give it away if we have some new people who pop in and ask, you know, hey, is that haircut real? Yeah, don't give it away. Just crossed Yorkville Ave. What's up, Howard Charco? Hey, Jeanette is here with a generous $20 April Fool's burrito. Super chat. Holy moly, thank you very much, Jeanette. Yeah, burritos are nothing to joke about. Those are serious business. Thank you very, very kindly. Cheers to you, Jeanette. Much appreciated. Yeah, I've had people say I look better with short hair, but I've had people say I look better with long hair. So everyone has a different opinion, right? Sometimes I think I look better with the long hair, and sometimes I think I look better with the short hair. That's why I go back and forth between it. I get to the point where I want to go back to the short look again. I like both, right? I like both. But a lot of people like both also. Hey, Whitby dude, hello. Hello, Sherry Brown. Salida, hello. Truth Awareness. Picard is here. Tea, oh very hot. Truth Awareness, Indigenous Power with a $2 super chat. Thank you very, very kindly. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be walking north up Yonge. Just checking out some Yorkville views here. Much appreciated. Truth, awareness, Indigenous power. Cheers to you. Mr. Adam's Apple. Simon loves the skyscrapers, as do I. As do I. Hello, Mark M. Yonge Street. Hey, be nice again. This is a big library. Lorraine McLean. And hello to anyone else. If I missed your greeting, sorry about that, but sometimes they get by me. I'll just say hello back to everyone in case I didn't see yours. Hello, Ruben. Woodstock is here. Jacques Pilon. Over 200 people already. Alright, one last look at the skyscrapers. We'll turn around at some point and look at them from further away, you know me. I can't resist doing that. But let's start heading north here. I try, Whitby dude. But I also tend to get those messages that say, you didn't say hi to me. It's like, whoops. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. Hello, Jake, Serge. Oz Ashley watching from Australia. Maybe I'll walk us up to Stridesland. And then after that, who knows? Truth, awareness, Indigenous power. Another super chat, $20. Holy cow. Very generous. Thank you very kindly once again. Truth, awareness, Indigenous power. That is very, very kind of you. Right before I was about to record my video that I did before the stream, I hadn't turned on my camera yet, but there was a guy walking down my street, and he was walking two very big built pit bull dogs, right? Like two of them. And they were so strong, they were like dragging him along, and he was like a grown man, like a large grown man, right? And then this woman was walking her little teeny tiny dog across the street, going the other way. And those two dogs tried with all of their might to run across the street to get at that little dog, and the guy could hardly hold on to them. Thankfully he did. But man, if he wasn't able to hold on to those two dogs, that little dog would have been torn to shreds, I'm certain of it, right? They were just like foaming at the mouth to go and get that little dog. And the woman looked pretty terrified that he wasn't going to be able to hold on to them. Like, it was smaller than that dog. It was like a little teeny tiny dog, right? Yeah, that's my plan, Wing Zero. That's my plan. Yeah, I've been told that many times, SG. Many times have I been told I look like Will Smith. I'm used to that. Hello, Randall. Hey, welcome, welcome. Glad you're enjoying watching all the videos. Franny, yeah, and those dogs are banned, you know, in Ontario. They've been banned for like about 20 years or so. I mean, you can debate that whole issue all you want, but all I know is those two dogs were intending to maul that little dog. It was pretty obvious, right? What's up, math doctor? Yeah, that's scary stuff, Franny. Alright, we're walking up into Midtown. We started at Yonge and Bloor, at the north end of downtown. Walking through the Rosedale stretch here along Yonge. Hey, Dustin. I don't know if I've noticed that or not. We got 5 new members. Hey, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. And who gifted 5 new memberships? Doesn't show me that on here. But welcome to the 5 new members. My membership has grown by leaps and bounds in the last couple of weeks due to so many kind giftings, you know. Jeanette gifted them. Thank you, Jeanette. That is amazing. Cheers to you, Jeanette. And welcome to the 5 new members. Right on, right on. And today is the day when I posted my channel members monthly update and my monthly members video. So for those of you who are Metropolis dwellers, you can check out the video, and all channel members can read my monthly update, so check that out if you haven't already. Usually at the first of every month I'll write a little monthly update to all the channel members, maybe including a couple pics of something interesting or humorous in some way, maybe. Hey, E-Cypher, hello. WMD. Trojan Elk Explorer. You can hear a subway over there. Hey, John Nicholson. Hello, Cam. Well, I don't feel colder at all, for a good reason. That doesn't sound very pleasant at all, first last. Hey, good evening, Greg. So I finally bit the biscuit and I paid my taxes today. I figured, why not just get it over with? Start the month off, you know, responsibly and all that. It was a bit painful, but whatever. It's done. How much? Too much. Too much. Hey Tiana, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hey, the launch was successful. Right on. That's what I like to hear. I'm a pretty big fan of all things space travel. Speaking of that, I did go see Project Hail Mary yesterday. I took advantage of the Tuesday $5 admission price at the Imagine Cinemas. I went to the Market Square Imagine Cinemas in the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Yeah, the movie was awesome. I highly recommend it. One of the best sci-fi movies to come out in the last 20 years easily. And it was a smart sci-fi movie too. It wasn't just like a bunch of space battles and nonsense physics and that sort of thing. It was an actual smart science fiction movie, the way that science fiction should be, in my opinion. But yeah, if you're a fan of the movie The Martian, you'd probably like this one as well. The book for both those movies, the books that the movies were based on, were both written by the same author, right? The movie was long, like over 2.5 hours long, but you know what? I was just enjoying, I was fully immersed the whole time. And there were a couple scenes that were, you know, enough to stir up the emotions and that sort of thing. Yeah, it had everything, like humor, a lot of humor actually. It's good to know they can still make movies like that, you know. They haven't completely forgotten. I went to the Imagine, the Market Square Imagine. $5. $5 plus tax, so that was all I paid. Why is the sidewalk blocked here? Star Wars space battles are epic. Yeah, if you like that more like popcorn type movie, which I do, right? But I like more serious science fiction. That's been lacking, you know. There's been a few movies that were like that. Arrival was a good one, you know. Ad Astra with Brad Pitt. That one was a bit too serious, maybe. Could have used more humor, but this one had just the right mix, I'd say. Hello, Anna O'Brien, watching from Ireland. Hey, welcome. Hello, Chowdhury. Nothing is better than Plan 9 from Outer Space. Come on now. The greatest movie of all time. Interstellar, of course. I'd say this is in the same vein, you know, as a movie like Interstellar. Just not as serious, because Interstellar was very serious. It wasn't much humor in that movie. It was good. You don't have to have humor, right? You can still have an awesome movie without humor, obviously, but it doesn't hurt to sprinkle in a few lighthearted moments.
It's really
like 2001: A Space Odyssey, I think, is one of my favorite sci-fi movies, and it has pretty much zero humor. I can't think of any humorous scene in that entire movie. And it's still awesome, obviously. $5 is an awesome price for a movie in 2026, right? And that theater has the nice big recliner chairs too, where you can put your feet up. Yeah, the fancy LCBO here. It used to be a train station. Nazados, greetings. It looks like a train station because it used to be a train station. Hello, Janice. Going up the hill. Uphill to St. Clair. Hey, Lemon Pledge. So Zaruba, hello. And Tavane is here. What's up? I don't know who Jerry Weber is. Seems to be mostly women's apparel.
Pero ya no sabes.
What's up, Alan K? It's an uphill jogger. I don't know why he's jogging in the bike lane though. Look, maybe he's trying to cross the street. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to cross the street. was thinking somebody's going to come up behind you and honk at you on their bike. Hey, Deb's Crazy Daily, Shannon Baker, hello, hello. We got a downhill jogger. Uphill joggers, downhill joggers. Oh, she's going back and forth. She's both. She's an uphill and a downhill jogger. Taking advantage of this steep incline here. You have a good night, Jeanette. Thanks again for the awesome support. Getting ready for another month of walks. Hopefully some warm weather also. I know you already have warm weather where you are. She forgot her phone. Well, here she comes again. Hi.
Can I say hi to your followers?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Your name?
My name is Ken. The Ken Continuum is my channel on YouTube.
Continue? Yeah.
Ken Continuum, yeah.
Did you use your bike ride?
I didn't do the biking,
Okay,
no, just the
I
walking.
Saw some people also do this kind of stream.
There are some
thing,
people who
bike
do the
riding.
biking, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we were just noticing that you're going up and down this hill, yeah.
Hi, Ken's follower. If you're watching this or haven't followed yet, please subscribe, notification.
Awesome. Thank you. What's your name?
Senna.
Senna?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you.
I'm currently training for Boston.
You're training for the Boston Marathon?
Marathon.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
best of luck. I hope you like kick ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the best.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Just training for the Boston Marathon, running up and down this hill. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to be so friendly towards the camera and all that. At first I thought she was going to run down and sort of veer off to the side so that she wouldn't run right past me again. But then she actually did the opposite and came right up to me, so it's always nice to encounter a friendly passerby. Looking down. Hey, Oscar, hello. What's up, Brent? There she goes again.
I want to.
You want to check out the channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I want to subscribe.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Still going on?
Yeah, we got like a few hundred people watching.
A
A few hundred, yeah. It might go up more because I just started the stream
Oh, okay.
just like a little while ago. So whoops,
Okay.
there I am. That's my April Fool's.
So guys, if you're this channel, Please subscribe.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you like my April Fool's joke with my short hair? Yeah?
Yes. Please.
Oh, look at that.
Subscribe.
Wow, we got a subscribe rate in action here. Nice. Thanks
Okay,
again.
bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, Transit Mobile Scooter, hello. I fooled you, Cam? Well, today is a certain day at the beginning of April. That was one of the friendliest passers-by I've encountered, I think, ever. Her name was Senna? That's what she said, right? Senna. Hello, D. Harriet. Thank you, Tiana. That's right. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things, hit all the buttons. Hey, Lumiakin, hello. Try jogging with her. I think I'll stick to the walking. That's what I do best. Hey, Van Smythe, Mike Wong, hello. Hey, Chantel, $2, buy a hot chocolate. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chantel. Such an awesome supporter, and it's always so much appreciated. Cheers, Chantel. Thank you very kindly. Okay, we're at St. Clair. Not AI, Math Doctors, that's just an old picture. I don't use AI for my thumbnails and that sort of thing. My hair has been every length you can think of while I've been streaming, you know, over the last 5 years. I can find a picture of my hair pretty much at anything between a buzz cut and like way down past my shoulders if I want. And I can find pictures where I have a full beard also. Some people might not even remember that I have had a full beard at times. Sometimes a full beard with the long hair. I refuse to do a man bun though. I refuse. Even when they were popular, I refuse to do it. I was dating a girl though when they were popular, before Megan, someone else. And she really wanted me to put my hair in a man bun. So I did it once just to please her. And she took a lot of pictures of me with my man bun. And then after she had her fun, I just immediately got rid of it. I was like, this is coming out. I still have those pictures too. I'm not sure what she's doing with them these days. You're way overdue for a hair appointment. Friday. I think it's going to be super nice on Friday again, right? Like 20 degrees again, if you trust the forecast anyway. It's one Delisle. This is the new king of Yonge and St. Clair here. It's dwarfing all the other buildings around here. Hey, we passed 400 viewers. That is awesome. Yeah, is it Good Friday already coming up? Jeez. I never know when Easter is. It just sort of sneaks up, and the next thing I know, I hear it's Easter. I'm like, oh, okay, because I never know when it's coming. It's just like, oh, it's Easter? Okay. Walking up towards Yonge and Yonge and Eligible, as it used to be called. Stridesland, as I call it. Or Alicia Land also, if you want to argue that one out. I haven't forgotten, Alicia, if you're still here. Hey, Stewie is in the house with a $20 super towards the taxes. You share my pain. Thank you. Yeah, it's always a painful process, right? To hit that. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Are you Ken?
I am Ken, yeah.
All right, baby.
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Cheers. Have a good day. All right. He knows me. As I was saying, it's always painful to hit that submit button. It's like, okay, I gotta do it. But thank you very much, Stewie. Got a little sidetrack there for a second. Cheers to you, Stewie. The support is awesome. And yeah, painful process, I guess. Death and taxes, right? What can you do? Yeah, George was pretty fed up with the insane amount of taxes that rock stars had to pay in England, you know, back in those days. I'm not sure if it's still like that, but something like 90% of their income. If you can believe that. Like an insane amount, right? That's why so many of these rock stars wanted to leave England or put their money somewhere else. Hey, go catch the train. Hello. Should I cross? Let me cross. I want to cross. I want to cross. A long line of slow moving cars here. I hate this. Hey, Vay, come on now. I'm gonna run. Or walk quickly. No need to run. Hey, Michael Wynn. It's nowhere near me. The York School. Hey, John Rocks. You are John Rocks. Okay. I didn't know that was John Rocks that I just met a few moments ago there. Oh, it was nice meeting you in person. Alan K, $3. Happy April Fool's Day. The pick almost got you. I think it got a lot of people, to be honest, and it might still get some people as the stream continues. Thank you very much, Alan. Cheers, Alan K. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas. Is that an April Fool's joke? Are we back at the beginning of winter again? Oh no. Imagine that. Imagine having to do winter all over again starting now. Just like do overtime. Hey, Choppy. Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Got the Davisville skyline there. Getting some new additions. Hey, Tomas. Hey, nice of you to drop by. Thank you very kindly. Same to you. Any lingering snow? Not really. Maybe some of the big ass snowbanks that are piled up in various spots. Maybe some of those are still slowly melting away, you know, in like big parking lots, things like that. Nothing around here I can see though. Yeah, the ones that are left are disgusting looking, right? Quad mods. Some of them don't even look like snow anymore. They just look like a big pile of dirt because they're so dirty. Maybe if they get rained on, they kind of look like snow again for a bit. Still got like autumn leaves laying around here that were buried all winter long. Revealed again. Yeah, we need some like 25-degree plus weather to melt away those gross ass snowbanks that are still hanging on. There's two trains passing one another. They're fermenting. Does that smell bad? No worries, Scott. Hello, Casey David, watching from the Philippines. Hey, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We're in Midtown, Toronto, heading north up Yonge Street. Well, welcome to you, Casey. Thank you very much for subscribing and for coming to say hi. Hit the notification bell and you'll be able to catch future streams. I do these regularly. Yeah, the K Beltline, the K Gardner Beltline Trail has those horses up there. I'm not sure what the origin of those are or what they represent to the area here. Like, who was K Gardner? What is she known for? I haven't really looked into it, you know? Is it something to do with horses? It just never occurred to me to find out, you know? Hey, Randy Ruck, hello. And then Jefferson. Train in Davisville Station. She was a former city councilor. Okay, thanks, Scott. Did I watch the launch? No, I was already streaming. I heard it went well though, thankfully. The first manned spaceflight to the moon in like over 50 years, right? That's good to see. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in the more idiotic parts of the internet who insist that it was all fake and that sort of thing, or AI now. Everything is AI now to people who don't believe their own eyes, right? Those people say, well, how come we went to the moon once and we never went back again? And little do they know that we went to the moon a bunch of times, not just once. But the last time was over 50 years ago, though. How do you know if your own eyes are even real? Yeah, maybe Alan Kay, maybe it is, right? Yeah, we always knew that, Felicity. That was never a question. And Dust in Motion, hello. The bodiest bot that ever botted. The new improved Booty Blaster bot. It's a whole extra level of bot over a regular bot. It's like a new Dr. Seuss book. Hey, Donkey, hello. Hey, Pete Grimshaw. I'll let that slide, KC, but normally it's frowned upon to promote yourself in the chat. Hey, B-Ball, hello. Like if you're someone I know who's been a long time viewer and you start your own channel, then yeah, I'll mention, hey, so and so has a channel, you know, check it out. But it's a bit different when it's a brand new viewer who's never ever watched anything of mine and just appears in the stream to promote themselves, right? That's just a different thing. Hey, Mike, hello. It's okay, Casey. It's okay. No biggie. Just, you know, wanted to get that out there, you know, how I view it. We're almost at Yonge and Eglinton. Hey, Darlene. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we've been streaming for just over an hour, so I'll be going for at least another hour and a half or so. We're at 31.8. Yeah, I hit 31.8 last time Getting close to 32. Maybe in the next couple weeks, maybe I'll hit 32. Hey, Transit Mobile Scooter, $2 for a safe night. Thank you. Same to you. Let's all be safe. Cheers, Transit Mobile Scooter. Very much appreciated. Hello, Skyla. Welcome. Hello, Mark.
Is that the accent of the
Derek, what's up? Retro Scorpion watching from Boston. I just ran into someone earlier who was training for the Boston Marathon. She was running up and down a hill further south down Yonge. A very, very friendly young woman named Senna. If you're watching, it was nice meeting you. Hello, Jada. It was a pleasure. Yeah, she was training for the Boston Marathon. Yeah, she subscribed right on screen, yeah. What park are you at, Skyla? Here in Toronto? I mean, you don't have to give away your location, obviously. I just have the feeling you're someplace warm, someplace warmer than Toronto. Somewhere else. Oh, you are in Toronto? Okay. Yeah, it's not a terrible night. I mean, it could be a bit warmer, but it could be a lot colder too. I'm just already getting used to the warm weather we've had a couple times recently. I want it to continue. I don't want to go back to this cool weather again. Boo! Rachel David, hello, hello. Also from the Philippines. I used to watch a YouTube channel called Rachel David like years ago. She was a woman who lived in Toronto though, but that was her name, Rachel David. She was friends with Matthew Santoro, you know that list YouTuber guy with the bald shaved head, Matthew Santoro. He was friends with this woman Rachel David, and then she had her own YouTube channel. I used to watch both of their channels like all the time, like 10 years ago. You have blankets? I guess that helps. Hello, Doc. That's my brother's nickname. Matt Santoro still making stuff. Yeah, I see his videos pop up every now and then, but I think he went through like some rough patches there for a while, right? And he sort of fell off. And then he started doing sort of like vlog style videos. And now he's back to making the list videos again, I think. Oh, it's the same person. Okay, she did say she had 2 accounts, right? So this is the other account. Okay, thanks, Ellen. Yeah. I remember Matthew Santoro was dating another YouTuber who kind of blew up in became famous by making sort of like edgy videos, like making fun of like fat people or something. Like one of her videos was about fat people. That was the actual title of it, right? That's her title that I'm repeating here. And it like blew up and got like all kinds of views, and she became sort of famous for it, or infamous, I guess. And then she dated Matthew Santoro. They both lived in Toronto. And then there was all kinds of drama, all kinds of YouTube drama involving them. To fix my chat, it stopped working. Okay, there we go. Joke's on you, donkey. I'm not wearing any footwear that has shoelaces at the moment. Yonge and Eglinton, Stridesland. Yeah, and I'm kind of walking slow, to be honest. I'm not like speed walking tonight. Well, I'm wearing boots though. I'm not walking around in my socks. I just have my boots tonight. No laces required. It's my beetle boots. Got my beetle boots on, yo. Whoa. No lace. Used to work at Yonge and Lawrence. That's a nice area. Hello, Hildion. Hildi1? I'm trying to pronounce your name. Hopefully I'm not butchering it too much. The Mandarin is no longer. It has gone away. Hildy1, okay. Sometimes I just sort of have to guess which syllable to emphasize, you know? Sometimes I get it right, but more often than not, I'll get it wrong. Especially if there's multiple syllables. If there's 2 syllables, I guess I have a 50-50 chance. If there's more than 2 syllables, I'm pretty much screwed. There's not much chance I'll get it right. No, not all mandarins, just this one. Look at this. Little birdie footprints here on the cement. wonder if they're made by a real bird, or if someone just came along and did that, like made it look like little bird prints, you know, when it was still wet. Yeah, new development is going on the corner where Mandarin was. Eventually, who knows how long it'll be now with the condo market being in the toilet, but I think it was mostly proposed to be residential condo units. Maybe they'll flip it to rentals. Hello, George. Hey, thanks for coming out of lurking and coming to say hi. Cheers, George. It's always neat when a lurker comes out of lurking for the first time. Hello, East Story and Jacqueline. How long have I been doing these YouTube walks? Since 2018. Almost 8 years. In the summer it'll be 8 years. But as far as live walks go, it's just been a bit over 5 years. Because I do pre-recorded videos also, right? So I started off doing the pre-recorded videos. And then I added the live streams. So now I do both. Have a good night, Skyla. Enjoy your park time. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Friday will be nice and warm for hanging out in the park. Yeah, right, Carl. There's the new entrance to Eglinton Station, the crosstown. You can also access Line 1, obviously. Line 1 and Line 5. Crosstown hours expand. That's good. Hey, look who's in the chat. It is Senna. Senna Lee. It was awesome meeting you. Now you get to watch me walk around for a while after we saw you running up and down that hill. And Danube is here with a 1090 Rial super chat. Hey, cheers, Danube. Thank you very kindly. Welcome, Danube, and much appreciated. Yeah, I hope things go as you hope they would in the Boston Marathon. When does that happen? When is the Boston Marathon? Hey, not a bot. Yeah, I don't like having a lot of mods. I find when there's a lot of mods, it's actually a bit problematic at times, right? Because the mods don't always get along with each other. They don't always agree on everything. And if there's a lot of them, they can start to fight amongst themselves, you know, which is sort of defeating the purpose of having moderators. So I like to keep the mod numbers down, you know, to just, you know, a couple mods really is all you need. April 20th is the Boston Marathon. Hey, that's awesome. So we're going west on Eglinton Avenue now. We've left Yonge Street behind. I think I'm going to go over to Bathurst and maybe we'll go south down Bathurst, back sort of towards downtown again. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Ziggy. Heartbreak Hill. Maybe Senna was training for Heartbreak Hill. All right, an hour and a half in. This is kind of a neat looking school. I think that's what it is, right? Right, west we go. Got a slight hill here. Not as steep as the one on Yonge Street though. There's the Yonge and Eglinton skyline. Hey, Arnold is here. What's up, Arnold? We haven't seen the CN Tower yet. I can't do my Arnold thing. Maybe once I'm going south down Bathurst, we'll catch a glimpse of it. It's a golf simulator right here. Yeah, an hour and a half and we still haven't seen the tower. That's kind of rare, right? We usually don't go that long. Blondie's Pizza. There's been a lot of pizza talk lately in the streams and even outside of the streams in my personal messaging. A lot of pizza talk and some interesting pictures of pizza. I saw a picture of pizza today that might have been the first time I've ever looked at pizza and was kind of grossed out by it. I was like, ugh. It's not easy to make me think pizza looks gross. No, we haven't done the Elvis thing either. I haven't been paying too much attention to the honking though. Oh, there we go. A honk, I'm burning love. As soon as I say that, we get a honk. Avenue Station. That's the one with the crazy deep like platform, right? Where you have to go down like 9 levels of stairs to get to the platform. I tried to stream another time, but my signal died, so I had to turn around and come back up. Okay, car. Yeah, there's an entrance where there's an elevator, but then there's an entrance where there's no elevator and no escalator, so you have to use the stairs. This one has an escalator, so it's not this entrance. But I showed it before, you can look down the stairs all the way down, like 9 levels down. Yeah, Toronto is a marathon, the Toronto Waterfront Marathon, I think it's called. It's a pretty major marathon, like a lot of people come from around the world. I think we already had it. I'm not sure. Yeah, all the stations work. Everything's open and running now. Line 5.
Thank you for dinner.
Since February.
No problem.
Early February it opened. February 8th, I believe. Hey, Chantel, $2 super chat. Thank you again. Much appreciated again, Chantel, for the support. Thank you. May 3rd, okay. So not too much longer after the Boston Marathon. There's the Burrito Bros and the Burger Bros. Those bros are busy over there, man. Yeah, this is a former movie theater. It doesn't play movies anymore, unfortunately. It's used as an event space now. But at least they've, you know, retained the old marquee and the sign and all that. It would be even better if they played movies. It'd be cool to come and see Project Hail Mary here, right? Remember the days when people would line up out on the sidewalk waiting to buy their tickets and all that? I kind of miss those days. Buy your ticket right here. One for Project Hail Mary, please. Now I like buy my ticket online and download a QR code. It's just not the same. Whatever, man, but at least they still give you a paper ticket, right? Once you actually are inside, they'll scan your QR code, but they'll still have a paper ticket that they'll rip in half. So you can still keep that as a memento if you want. Castle Knock Road. Sort of in the northern Forest Hill area here. "19 stories is proposed here. proposed. Hey, B Banger, hello. I think Spadina Road should be coming up. Yeah, that's what I thought of. I thought of like Stephen King when I saw that. What's up, crying hippie? Ride bikes every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Bloor and Huron. I've seen those groups going around before a bunch of times. I think there's a couple different groups that do that, right? Like there's a group that has their bikes all lit up. It's like the Neon Riders, I think they call themselves. I've caught them a few times before while I was streaming. Got Headington, fresh cut flowers and sushi. That's an interesting combination. And beer, wine also. You can get everything here. They cut keys, flowers, beer, wine, sushi. What else do they have here? This was like a true corner store here. Crosstown Mart. Yeah, that's cool, Crying Hippie. They sound like a fun time. Kind of quiet here on this part of Eglinton, right? Got some dancing great herons, is that what they are? Isn't that what they do when they're like trying to mate with each other? Yeah, it is Passover tonight. A lot of people having the Seder meal. And this is the Jewish neighborhood we're walking through here, Forest Hill, one of the Jewish areas, right? This is like the old Forest Hill area. Maybe that's why it's so quiet tonight along this stretch here. Hello, Marlene Brown. Eli, old school barber. That's my nephew's name. Here's Chaplin Station. You know that hair salon, Marlene? Yeah. I hear people screeching or something over there. Got some wheelie dudes here doing their wheelies. Pick up the pace a little bit. Pick up the pace, pick up the pace. Little bridge we walked over was built in 1948. That's the year both of my parents were born. You don't like this neighborhood? I do. I kind of like this stretch along here quite a bit, actually. It has like some nice shops and restaurants and all these nice old Art Deco apartment buildings all along here. Hey, the color purple, hello. Planning to line 5 at home? No, actually I'm planning to walk back downtown. It's going to take Bathurst Street and go south. Yeah, I don't think these old walk-up apartments along here are slated to be redeveloped. I think these ones will be preserved, you know. The Forest Hill Branch Public Library. Like, it would be a crime to tear down these nice old apartment buildings. I heard about that, Marlene, yeah. I'd like to live in any of these old apartment buildings. Betcha the units are spacious. Strangely enough, I get some flack in comments and messages about my apartment. Sort of like making fun of me for living in a small bachelor apartment. I'm not sure what the reasoning is there. I live right downtown and I pay like 800 and some bucks a month, all inclusive. Yeah, I heard that honk. There's old Forest Hill Road. People think I should move out and move into a bigger place just because they don't like the thought of living in a small apartment for themselves, I guess. Well, so what? I'm okay with it. I don't have any issues with living in a small bachelor apartment. Sure, I'll just move out and move into a bigger place and pay 2 or 3 times the amount of rent that I'm currently paying. Just so I can have like an extra room or something. It's a studio. Oh, no doubt, Ziggy. My apartment will immediately be going for over twice the amount that I'm paying, right? Easily. So I'm not going anywhere. And if I ever do find myself able to move to another apartment, a bigger apartment, whatever, I'd probably still keep that apartment if I could, right? just like sublet it or something. Here's Forest Hill Station. And we finally hit Bathurst Street. A hunka burning love. Hello Mo, welcome. And Pamela. Alright, I'm going to head south now. Busy Bathurst Street here. Jillian, my day was pretty chill as usual. Would I live in the ice condos? I don't know. I don't know. Not unless it was a floor that didn't have any like Airbnbs. If it was a floor of owners, maybe. Or long-time renters, but not if it was a floor with Airbnbs. Another entrance to Forest Hill Station. Hey, Limitless Thinker, what's up? All right, south. Took a while to get to Bathurst from Yonge. Felt like longer than it takes to walk that distance when you're downtown for some reason. "2010. The year we made contact." That's actually a pretty good sequel to 2001. It's a totally different kind of movie, a much more conventional movie, but it's surprisingly good and it holds up. It's one of the more sort of serious sci-fi movies. I'm not sure, Chantel. Hi ho, hi ho. South down Bathurst we go. Here's a synagogue. Yeah, right there, Rebecca. The Holy Blossom Temple. This whole stretch here is heavily Jewish along Bathurst. Forest Hill, right immediately to the east. Another heavily Jewish neighborhood. Hey, look! Look what I spotted. We can get the glare of the headlights out of the way. Get to the tower! Get to the tower! There it is! Get to it! Get to the tower! Hello, Gile. Bradley Taylor, hello. I haven't walked down here in a long time. In a supermarket in San Francisco. Here's another synagogue. Happy Passover. Go to Hebrew school. Whoa! What's up, everyone? My camera turned around on me. Just wanted to get me to say hi, I guess. Hey, cheers, John O'Meara. Just past 2 hours. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Welcome new viewers and old viewers alike. If you are a new viewer though, it would be awesome if you hit the subscribe. Then you could come and say hi in the chat if you want. If you do subscribe, also hit the notification bell though. That way you'll be notified when I go live. I go live 3 times a week usually. And the other 4 days of the week I post a pre-recorded video on the channel. Got a trio of buses here. Not in service, not in service, and not in service. All 3 of them. Maybe they're heading somewhere. Maybe there's something going on. Hey, Kensington Cisco. Yeah, maybe they're needed elsewhere, right, Felicity? Whoa, okay, car. Okay, jeez. Somehow they didn't see me. I guess I am wearing black, but still, this is a fairly well-lit area here, right? Hey, E. Blake, hello. I love paying rent, SG. Come on now. It's one of my favorite things. Rent and taxes. Those are a couple of my favorite things. E. Blake, $5 super chat. Hey, thank you very, very much. Welcome to the stream, E. Blake. Cheers for supporting. Hope you enjoy the walk. My apartment is so few square feet, I can't help but enjoy every square foot of it at one time or another, for one reason or another. I spend probably like 99% of my time though in one corner of my apartment, where my chair is, where my laptop is. I rarely ever move away from that spot. My couch, I basically never use it for couch purposes. I never use it as it was intended to be used. Going down Bathurst. Going down Bathurst. Feels like we're still far, far away from downtown though. Because we are kind of far from downtown. Yeah, I noticed there's areas that have the kind of old-fashioned looking street sign with the traditional Toronto style, with the font, the Toronto street sign font, and that nice unique shape that they have. And then there'll also be a more normal looking street sign right above it with a bigger, brighter letters. It's like the old traditional street sign just isn't visible enough, I guess. Going over the ravine. Got Forest Hill Village over in that direction. It's very windy here. I'm taking the long way home. Yeah, I paid my rent today and I paid my taxes. It was a double whammy of watching dollars disappear from my bank account today. Wham bam. Well, that was nothing, Felicity. That was just a taste. Ah, okay. Less windy now. Lots of awesome old apartment buildings along this stretch of Bathurst here also. Look at that one. All these bright street lights though make it hard to see, you know? I mean, they make it easy to see in general, but they make it hard to see things like that. Just washes everything out. It's Zen with Ken. welcome back, Carol. And crikey. A whole lot of garbage bins here. Oh, I have that song in my head. I tried to do a crummy karaoke of the Logical song by Supertramp, and I just can't get the voice, you know, Roger Hodgson, his voice. Can't do it. It's too high. That high kind of tone he uses. At least my version of it is not that good. Maybe I'll try again another time. The Montclair. When I was young. I thought you were about to do the Logical song there, SG. When I was young. See, I can't do it. When I was young. Uh-oh, the food mart closed. This is Bathurst Street. Walking south down Bathurst. Hey, Steve, hello. when I get in the shower, yeah. Everything sounds awesome in the shower. The acoustics help also. And the sound of the water sort of drowns out all the crappier tones of your voice, so everything sounds good. Don't live stream from the shower. Believe it or not, years ago, before I was doing the walking on this channel, it was already called the Ken Continuum, but I did different sorts of videos, right? So over 10 years ago, I did a YouTube video on this channel where I was in the shower. So I do have a shower video, believe it or not. You'll not see it on the channel now, but at one time it was there. It was like a shower thoughts video, where you have those sort of deep thoughts while you're taking a shower, right? But all those old videos are no longer viewable to the public. Hey, here's St. Clair Avenue. Let me see if this helps if I wipe this a bit. Oh, the glare from these street lights. Hey, what's up, Jawbreaker? It's windy again here. Alright, we're south of St. Clair, so we're getting closer to downtown. Still a ways to go. It's a little glary. Yeah, it's just this strange sort of quality to the air tonight, and the lights. Here's some art. And there's a store over there called Booyah. That's actually what it's called. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if there's like poor air quality tonight. That can sometimes affect how the air interacts with the lights on my phone, right? When you see it through my phone. Because we've been having some poor air quality lately in the city. Yeah, heart beats local. That's what I'm trying to describe. High humidity, yeah, that can also do it. At least I know I'm breathing some decent air tonight. Because the way the lights have that streaky effect, you know, that only happens in certain conditions. Other times you won't see that. Sometimes if I wipe the lens it helps, but other times it doesn't. All depends on the situation. So yeah, it didn't seem to help. Hey, Robert Savage. You like the streaks? Oh yes, they call him the streak. Yeah, looking forward to that, Debs. Friday is usually a stream day for me, so some nice warm weather will be very, very welcome again. Maybe record a video or two also that day, we'll see. Now we're going downhill. This is basically the same like incline that we walked up Yonge Street. This is just the Bathurst Street part of it over here now. Because this whole area was once the lake bed of an ancient lake, right? Lake Iroquois. So we're basically walking into what was the old lake bed here, going downhill now. Sort of like a supersized version of Lake Ontario. My videos have been doing relatively the same, I guess. Maybe the pre-recorded videos have been getting not as many views, but still not too bad. The live streams seem to be doing okay. I haven't noticed much change in the live streaming numbers. And nowadays my channel gets most of its views from live streams more so than the pre-recorded videos, even though I only go live 3 times a week. Yeah, pre-recorded videos and the back catalog. All my older videos I don't think are showing up anymore in people's recommendeds as much as they used to, right? Like a video from like a year ago or something. Those might still get views, you know, when they get recommended, but not so much these days. Because I have like literally thousands of videos now, going back, you know, almost 8 years. It'd be nice if some of those older videos would still show up for people who've never seen them. Davenport Road. Trump is talking. Oh no, I'm competing with Trump. Maybe I'll get a huge influx of viewers as people decide they would rather watch me than watch Trump. There's got to be something else to watch. Let's watch this doofus walking around Toronto. You had a few older ones show up? That's good. That's good to hear, Debs. That's good to hear. Depending on the video, just out of curiosity, sometimes I'll look up an older video from, you know, like a year ago, 2-3 years ago, and I'll see how many views it's gotten over the last month, or 28 days is how they do it on YouTube. 4 weeks. So sometimes an older video might, you know, get a few dozen views, 50 views, sometimes even a couple hundred views. Other times another older video will get 0, like nothing, nada. All depends on the video. Look at this place, just says coffee. It's like that place in St. Lawrence Market that just says bar. That'd be a fun night out. Hey, let's go to the coffee place and then go to bar after that. That'll be our night on the town. There's a freight train. That's the CP rail corridor. No worries, Hercules. I knew what you meant, Hercules. Hercules. Hey, Herc. Hey, Herc. Not Newt. And don't forget Toot. Newt and Toot. What a pair they were. I remember when this was under construction, I was like, what the heck are they building here? It's just a giant self-storage facility. Everyone's gassing up. Is there cheap gas here or something? Seems pretty busy. I know everyone's desperate for cheap gas now. 167.9. Is that a good deal now? Wasn't it like over 180 just recently? All right, we're at DuPont. We're going to continue down Bathurst. Thought that was our jogging friend for a second again there. Detroit Pizzeria. Six years William Elliott. Hey, that's awesome. You thought it was her too, yeah? So it's not just me. The tattoo people. Kind of hard to see, but it says tattoo people. Welcome back, math doctors. Look at this. That's Betty Boop. Is that like Catwoman, maybe? Got Marilyn over there. New York Convenience. Assuming that's what the NY stands for, I don't know. Maybe it's North York, but we're not in North York, so it's more likely New York, even though that's another city completely, in another country. Hey, Johnny Be Good. My night's going A-okay. You're cozy, are you? Seems to be a recurring theme when I'm live streaming. Pretty soon you're going to associate being cozy with my YouTube channel. They're going to get joined together in some weird way. Kind of like Pavlov's dog. Alan is a member for 30 months. Holy moly, thank you, Alan. 30 months of membership. You already do. Well, that warms my heart. The cozy continuum. Yeah, I found Stevens. Cheers, Alan K. Being followed by garbage bins. Pasta shop. quite the haul, hauling those bins all the way along there. Speaking of pasta, that might be for dinner tonight. I do still have a few jars of my delicious spaghetti sauce. This is where they tore down a building. I recorded it being torn down like some time ago. Rouse Marinara, that's it, yeah. Gotta try it. I mean, after all my hype, maybe you'll be like let down, but I think it's damn delicious. Hey, dig a bit, hello. Strawberry Field Ferry. I'm not sure how much sugar. I didn't look at the ingredients. Maybe I don't want to know, right? Maybe I'm just like, this is so delicious, I just want to eat it and not have to think too much about it. Hey, just ice and peas. I've looked in quite a few windows even just a minute ago. No added sugar. Hey, good. I think the ingredients are just pretty basic, right? Just deliciousness. Geez, we're almost at 3 hours. I wasn't planning to stream this long, but I never really know how long it's going to go. I shoot for 2.5 hours. That's usually all I know. Most of the time, I'll shoot for 2.5, but anything is possible, really. BG. I'm not sure how to interpret that comment. Wow, we made it all the way to Bloor. Skateboards are always loud, right? Skateboards, longboards, they're always loud. Got something going on over here. Got someone being tended to right up ahead on the sidewalk there. Got a bunch of emergency personnel there in front of the Tim Hortons. Can't really see what's going on, but I think they went inside the Tim Hortons. Yeah, they went inside the Tim Hortons. Something is going down. Hopefully someone didn't like OD in the bathroom or something. That is not unheard of, right? A lot of the places lock their bathrooms now to the general public because of that. Gone are the days when you can just walk into a Tim Hortons just to go use the bathroom without buying anything. I don't think I want to go stick my camera up in that business. Tiana, let's hope not, right? Said like dust blowing my face. I think it was dust. Yeah, it is dust. It's coming from here. It's coming from the gutter here. Look at all the dust. I got the dust in my eyes. Hey, good evening, Jasmine. I could have sworn I saw something fall down on the ground next to me. Then I looked around and there was nothing there. Pure Gosu is here. Hello. It's been a long haul down Bathurst Street here. The long walk. Yeah, thanks for sticking it out for almost 3 hours, everyone. Still got like 300-ish people watching here. Advisorit. Alright, Harbored. Let us continue. Still got a lot of snow up in the Sioux, huh? Have a good night, William. Ario, have a good night also. Thanks for watching. You like how the houses look? Yeah, they're just sort of the basic Toronto semi-detached houses here. Old ones. Got the old front porches, which is always good. If you look at a picture from like over 100 years ago, it'll basically look the same as it does now. Like looking down this part of Bathurst here. Detective Murdoch. Yeah, they do. I watched a little bit of that show, but there's so many seasons. I probably just watched a small fraction of it. Like maybe part of one season, and that's about it. Like 10 years ago. I think it's been on for over 20 seasons now, right? it's kind of fun, kind of a fun show just to not take too seriously, just kick back. Just let it unfold in front of you. "19 successful seasons," yeah. That's pretty impressive, you know. And pretty much every Canadian actor has appeared on that show in one way or another. All right, good luck, John Rocks. I'm currently watching Resident Alien, which I just started watching. I almost gave up in season 2, but then I just decided to keep watching. So I'm still watching that. And then I watched Paradise, 2 seasons of Paradise, which is a really good show. And I'm rewatching New Girl, that show that was on the Fox network. It still holds up. That's a really funny sitcom. It's Jess. You're watching Paradise too, Jada? Yeah, it's good, right? I think I just finished the 2nd season, so I guess that's it for now. Gotta wait for the 3rd season now. College Street. Yeah, I've been watching Fallout 2. I'm still watching the latest season of that. I just watch an episode every once in a while, though. I don't like watch it every night. I have to be in the right mood, I think, to watch it. So maybe every 2 or 3 weeks I'll watch another episode. There's Sneaky D's. Getting sneaky with it. Have a good night, crikey. Some Bathurst Street grit. Am I feeling rain? Yeah, there's rain coming down. What the hell? It is supposed to rain tomorrow, right? All day, kind of. Yeah, surprise is right. I wasn't expecting to get rained on. I looked at the chance of precipitation, of course, before the stream, and it said 0% for the whole evening. That's right, 0. Big fat 0. And now look at... what a crock. I've been burned so many times by the forecast. Like I said before, it's one of those jobs where you can be wrong like 95% of the time, but never get fired. Yeah, silly me, right? Alan K, silly me. A new patient care center going up at the hospital here, Toronto Western Hospital. It's going to be pretty tall, kind of like the one at Sick Kids that recently opened. I don't think I've seen that movie, The Weatherman. Or have I? Let me think. Nick Cage. I might have to double check that. Hey Jasmine, if you're still here. There we go. Trying to zoom in. It won't let me zoom in. There we go. I probably would like that movie. Well, maybe I should check it out if I haven't seen it. There we go. Jasmine saw her tower. Alright, Dundas. I'm gonna go east here on Dundas. Over 3 hours we've been walking now. And I did a video before this also, so I've been walking for a long ass time now. Alright, we're coming into downtown. For the first time since I began the stream, basically. Started the stream at Yonge and Eglinton, right on the northern edge of downtown. Oh, I hear some Simple Minds. Unexpected, just some guy walking along with his speakers blaring "Don't You Forget About Me." Another 1 hour to get home. It won't take that long. It won't take that long. Maybe like 40 minutes. Yep, the Breakfast Club. Yeah, that movie is turning 41 years old this year, believe it or not. Last year, all the cast had a bunch of reunions, right? You can see lots of videos on YouTube where they're all back together, like the whole gang, basically. For the first time, I think that they've all been together in a long time. The criminal, the princess, the athlete, the brain, and the outcast, or the misfit, or whichever one was Ali Sheedy. Fast Times at Richmond High, didn't that come out in 1982? Or 81, 82? It was one of the first sort of teen movies of that type to come out in the 80s. That's my skull! I'm so wasted! That's what I think of when I think of Fast Times at Richmond High. Hey, Drew. Well, I think of that, and I also think of Phoebe Cates, you know. The scene. You know the scene with Phoebe Cates. How can you not think of that? I mean, coming from my point of view anyway. Obviously it doesn't apply to everyone. Chris Mills, yeah. It's funny how he went on to do all these serious roles when everyone initially knew him as Spicoli. Hey, look, got some things up for grabs here. Kensington Market, Augusta Avenue. Hello, Gabby. Jennifer Jason Leigh, yeah, I mean, it's another thing to remember. I think the first time I saw that movie, I was around 14 years old. And it was a very memorable movie for a 14-year-old boy to watch at that time, right? Because of Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates. Edward Furlong in Fast Times? I don't even think he was alive then, was he? Or he was a baby, maybe? Was he a baby in the movie? I can't remember. Was there a little kid or a baby in that movie? Played by Edward Furlong? I know there were some kids maybe that appeared at some point, maybe in the mall. I don't know. They had lots of scenes from inside that mall. Well, Gertrude was talking about Detroit Rock City. That makes more sense. Okay. I was thinking Fast Times with Edward Furlong? What? That made no sense. I only saw Detroit Rock City for the first time about 2 years ago. Somehow I never saw it before. And I was going through all these older movies that I never got a chance to see for whatever reason, and that was on my list, so I thought, okay, let's do Detroit Rock City. So I finally watched it, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I might have enjoyed it more if I saw it when it first came out, you know, but I still enjoyed it. Hey, Chinatown. It's after 10 o'clock already. Holy moly. Hey.
Live streaming?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
On YouTube, nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
Can I say hi to the chat?
Of course. Yeah.
Hello, chat. Please subscribe and turn your notifs on and tune into all the streams.
Right on, right on.
This is a lovely man. I've known him for about 10 years. He's great.
The Ken Continuum is the
Yes.
channel. All right.
Ken Continuum.
Cheers, man.
Everyone watch Ken Continuum.
Right on, right on.
You know
Thanks.
I will be.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that. Okay. All right. Night.
Have a good night.
That guy had an awesome afro, man. I dig it. See, I like when people react that way to seeing a live streamer. As opposed to, what the F are you doing taking pictures of people? Ugh. Fire up some leftovers. I'm building up an appetite here. All this walking, yeah. I'm definitely building up a pretty good appetite. I can feel it. I can feel the hunger is growing within me. Sometimes it does smell yummy, yeah. You got that right. You could eat a whole pizza. I do that all the time. Not like a super big one, but you know. Just a normal sized pizza. Yeah, I could easily polish off a whole pizza. Let's go to the other side. I don't ask for pineapple on my pizza. It's not something I request by any means, but if I had no choice, then yeah, I could eat pineapple on pizza. I don't think it tastes that bad. It tastes okay to me. If I had a choice to have no pineapple though, I would take that. Or prefer that. I can't even remember the last time I had pineapple on pizza. It's been like 10 years at least. I'm not even sure what led me to have it that time. I think someone bought it for me or something. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll just eat it with the pineapple. Here's the Art Gallery of Ontario. Check this out. Paul McCartney photographs. 1963 and 64. Paul took that picture. I took this picture here, you know. That's John and George. That's right, I took a picture of John and George back in 1964, you know. And here's Ringo. I took a picture of Ringo there, as you can see. And there's George. George is taking a picture of me, and I'm taking a picture of him. We're taking pictures of each other there, you know. And here's a self-portrait, you know, this is me. That's me as a young lad, you know, 1964. No picture there. There's a picture of George, you know, he's doing his best Ken Continuum imitation there. He's trying to look like the Ken Continuum with the shades on, you know. And there's my mate John, you know.
Robberies, insurance is complicated.
I just recently watched a new documentary about Paul McCartney on Prime called Man on the Run. It was actually pretty good. I mean, had lots of clips, some of which I've never seen before, lots of original music, of course. It was mainly covering the time when he was in Wings, so from 1970, or basically from the time when the Beatles broke up, shall we say, in 1970, and then when he formed Wings in the early 70s, and all through the rest of the 70s up until after John Lennon was killed in 1980. So that's the time period that the movie covers, right? And it was really enjoyable. They showed the clip of him on the news right after John Lennon was shot, or when he heard that John Lennon died. And his reaction at the time got a lot of criticism because he seemed so nonchalant and flippant about it. But when you watch it, you can actually see that he's in shock. Like, he has this blank, expressionless look on his face. He just was in shock, right? But he said, like, it's a drag, isn't it? That's pretty much what he said, right? And people were like, a drag? His former best friend and writing partner says it's a drag. But he was just sort of shocked and didn't know what else to say, right? Yeah, this is 52 Division. They're doing something to this plaza here. Hopefully improving it in some way, because there wasn't really anything appealing about it, you know, before. Even though it's a public plaza. Hey, Toronto Blue Jays fan. Talk like a Beatle forever. the material world. Yeah, there's an awesome documentary about George also. And I think that's the name of it, right? Going to my sister's. I don't know. We don't usually do anything like Easter dinner or anything like that, Chantel, to be honest. Oh yeah, I definitely listen to the Traveling Wilburys. I still do. Yeah, I think there's a documentary by the same name. I think Martin Scorsese did it, made it, directed it. All of the above. Or is it Francis Ford Coppola? It's one of those big time directors who did it. Three hours and 36 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. I can hear my apartment calling me. It's calling my name. It's not bad walking weather. Not as good as last time when I streamed on Monday. That was amazing walking weather, but this isn't so bad. Yeah, sometimes you'll see some Beatles albums go back on the Billboard charts again, right? That still happens sometimes. Like Abbey Road will often pop up in there. Like we're down by the bottom, you know, not at the top obviously, but it's in there, right? Top 200 albums on Billboard.
pain.
Am I a fan of the Eagles? Yeah, somewhat. Not anything close to like I am of the Beatles, though. But yeah, I mean, I like the Eagles. I'm not like a big listener of all of their albums or anything like that. Mainly just the singles, the popular songs, you know. I like most of them. Alright, Bay Street. Can't believe we're all the way downtown here. You like ELO? Yeah, I listen to them a little bit. Once again, not like a major fan or anything, but I like them. I like the fact that they're obviously influenced by the Beatles a lot. I mean, Jeff Lynne obviously is pretty heavily connected to George especially, right? A fellow Wilbury. You're enjoying? I'm glad you're enjoying. Hey, sure thing, Ashnix. I wasn't expecting to do such a long stream, but it just sort of happened. Have a good night, Surge. It's like a quiet Wednesday evening here at Yonge and Dundas by the looks of it. I don't hear any commotion. No preachers, no music, no breakdancers. Oh, wrong. The breakdancer's there. He's on the other side though. He's way over there. I guess he hasn't completely given up on Yonge and Dundas. The last couple times I've seen him, he was at Union Station. But I guess he still comes here. I like it better over there. It's easier to avoid his music when he's over there.
How much do you
I'm just wearing my boots, my winter boots. A spectator. Let's break out the liquor. Yeah, this is one of the quietest evenings in a while here, I think, at Yonge and Dundas. I bet you on Friday it'll be hopping though, with the warm weather that'll be here on Friday. And of course it's Friday. I bet you it'll be hopping. Honey Jam Editions. Boom is in the room. Bring it on, yeah. Bring it on for sure. Have a good night, Chantel. Have a good night, Jasmine. Hey, you're welcome, Jada. So home is 10 minutes that way, not even 10 minutes. Maybe like 8 minutes if I book it. But I think we're going to wrap it up right here. We didn't quite make it to 4 hours, but pretty close. I wasn't planning on even going to 3 hours, to be honest. But I hope you all enjoyed a nice long walk here on Wednesday night. April 1st, April Fools. Hope you got fooled today. Maybe my thumbnail might have fooled you. Maybe it's still fooling you. I hope to see you in my next stream, probably on Friday. Nice warm Friday by the looks of it. Hope to see you then. And tomorrow evening I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video around 7:15. So hope to see you in the live chat as we watch that one together. Looking forward to it. So thanks again everyone for watching, for sticking it out for so long if you're here from the beginning, or even if you joined midway in. Cheers to you all. Hope to see you all again in the next one. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to all the support, super chats, super stickers, PayPals, channel memberships, gifting of channel memberships, all of the above. The support is awesome. Cheers to you all. New subscribers, including our jogging friend we encountered. Cheers to you. Yeah, and I'll see you all in the next one. Channel members, all of the above. I already said that. All right, until next time, I will continue. Have a good night, everyone. And that's it. That's all.